Well, hello there, Jenny. I'm shooting this video because I wanted to A, show you that this is a brand new reporting format that we're going to introduce, and then secondly, go over the report and then also point out some things in the report so that you can speak to them in your meetings and so forth. So, this is the pretty report picture homepage, or I guess the beginning of the report. And I'm just going to click through this, okay? So, when you go to this first page, what we're going to have here is just a little bit of a project update, and this is me just talking about a few things. Right now, one of the challenges we have is I don't have clear visibility on total leads that come through from the site. They are being loaded into base CRM, but we don't want to, go dig into base CRM and figure out how many leads you got for a given period. So we have acquired some software that is going to track this for us. It'll be in a dashboard format, and we'll have that for you next month. Also, I wanted you to see these active project links. This is a 60-point build out, and what this is really this 60-point checkup that we talked about a month or so ago. And then this is the progress of everything being completed. You can see it's at 100% right now. And then as you scroll down, you can see that our keyword phrases that we're targeting, and there's just a lot of geeky stuff in here. And then when you look at the accounts, these are all of the social accounts and social signals that have been set up. And then a couple of things that I wanted to point out. The Facebook page, which we actually have listed here as an issue we want to address. We need the username and password for that. And then when we look at last month in March, we can see that these are the blog posts that were posted, and then these are the distribution networks, and then these are the keywords and the directories that they're listed in. And then some of this down here, like Foursquare, Merchant Circle, looks like Angie's List, and I Begin. Most likely, you've gotten an email sent to this address. And if you haven't gotten it, we're going to go in and clean that up for you. Just wanted to let you know that those are confirmation emails that you may have seen, not known what to do with, or just ignored. But either way, we want to go ahead and confirm those properties for your directory listings. And then as we go into April, we can see that we're just getting started. And this is last month, what we did last month. Okay, so let's click back over here. And then there's another report, which is the optimization report. When you look in here, this is really just a bunch of geeky stuff talking about site architecture, schema settings, pages, and this is the team going over everything inside the site and making sure that everything's dialed in, and setting backlinks and content optimization and so forth. But I wanted you to be aware of that link as well. And then as we go through this report, there's a bunch of stuff on here that you probably don't care about, but this report has a couple of output settings that are pretty much set up to deliver maximum information. So some of this is a little over the top, and you probably don't need to know, but I'm still just adding it to the list anyways. So updates. This is just the site getting updated, all the plugins and so forth, and then optimization. Oftentimes when you post things on a WordPress site and you revise the blog post numerous times, you're adding a bunch of extra data to the site, and it slows down the site. So this optimization helps with that. Another thing we've noticed here is that the page speed is a little low. So we're going to try to improve that over the coming months. And then backup, site's always backed up, of course. And then uptime, looks like GoDaddy was down for 34 minutes this last month. And then our analytics, right? We want to be seeing green in these boxes, and then a trend line. And what we're seeing is actually quite a bit of growth in terms of organic activity, page views, organic search growth, which is in line with what we want to see, right? Because we're optimizing for SEO. Security, of course, the site's going to be clean and verified from malware. There isn't any malware or anything that's going to infect folks. And then our SEO. So throughout the report, there are a couple of areas where I just write stuff out to explain what this information means. In short, here we're looking at our average position. The site is ranking based on keywords, keyword phrases, and landing pages. I didn't have enough space here to outline that, but that's what this is talking about. So back in January, our average position was 100, right? We can kind of see that consistently. Well, we've grown that up 98, up 96, and so forth. You can kind of see how we're continuing to trend up, and we're going to continue to optimize that for you. And then complete visibility, we're at 39. We should continue to see this grow over the months. And then I go into details about what that means down there. And then this is just the first screenshot of performance tracking on SEO. So you can see these numbers are the same because we literally just did a screenshot of it inside the software. And then as we grow through this process, you'll start to see these numbers change as well. But this is kind of part of this new report. And then performance. So this is actually tracking phone calls for you, right? So you've got your phone call dashboard, but we had 93 phone calls through this reporting period. And last month we had 28. So February there was 28. And then all time we've had 171. The bulk of these calls, 84 of them, were actually from organic sources. So that's great. That means that SEO is starting to produce results. Also, if you want to log into this, all you need to do is click down here. There's a little arrow that'll come up right there. There it is. So you click that, or if you highlight this and try to log in, which I think it's going to, I'll have to fix this in this report, but you should have a link here to be able to click it and log straight in. You would go right into the call dashboard that looks like this. And you'll be able to click around inside here. You'll be able to listen to phone calls. And there's a lot of additional data that you'll be able to see. This is another dashboard, which is the metrics dashboard, which is another link that'll take you straight there. If you click that, you go right into the Monster Metrics panel, where you can kind of click around and see where this the traffic is coming from and the top pages and so forth, where people are visiting. And then let me just jump into CallRail really quick. Whoops, that is not the right one. Get into CallRail. I want to show you some cool things inside that dashboard once you log in. And we're going to go to Sunburst. And so this is the given period. You can adjust that. We'll go to last month. And so last month you can kind of see organic, direct, the pages where people are coming from. And then if you click up here, the reports are going to tell you where the bulk of your calls came from. So Google, people typing direct, sunburst.com, SunburstLandscaping.com, and then Bing. And then if you click Copilot, you can literally go in here. This is loading. You can go in here and see where people went around the website, and then where they were referred from. And then literally you can click this and just listen to the calls, which you might even hear yourself answer this. Let's see.
Morning, Sunburst Landscaping, your Arizona Easy Turf dealer.
Oh, that wasn't you.
Hi, is Jenny available?
Oh, they're after Jenny.
I guess may tell her who's calling.
Anyway, you get the idea, and you can see where the call's coming from, and it's all tracked and in a reportable feature for you, which is kind of cool. All right, so let's get back over to the report and the Monster Metrics dashboard, which I was just showing you a moment ago, which is this one, right? So this is live. This is showing you traffic and so forth for the given period of time. Pardon me. And then the next page is just if you want to get together and talk about the details of this and go over anything else, happy to do that. You can click this and it goes to a Calendly. Awesome. The page you're looking for is not there. I'll fix that. But you can schedule an appointment. So anyway, I just wanted to go over this report so that you know what it all means, and if you want to chat about it, shoot me a text or an email. We can get on the phone and I can talk a little bit more details, okay? Thanks, Jenny, and we will talk with you soon. Bye-bye.